All right, so this video is gonna be pretty short. It's another read the verse type thing. I wouldn't consider myself a break down everything I read in the Bible type of you know you know preacher in a sense or teacher. Um, but a lot of these things that I read is like this is like meditation type reading. You read it, it's clear, it's plain, it's understandable. This type reading is just for you to keep on brain, keep it in your minds, keep it in your forethought, consciously be aware of what, Paul is writing to this church, because we can all apply it to ourselves, of course, right? So with that being said, we're just reading Philippians chapter 4, verse 1, and we're going to end at verse 8. Well, how I came to um, this book, this chapter, this verse, because the verse of the day with my Bible app was Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. And when I read that, I was like, dang, that's a well needed verse, to, stay locked in, to, keep going, to, you know, um, just, stay engaged, energized on all that which is, godly and divine. So, yeah, so we're just going to read this one. So therefore, my beloved and longed for brethren, my joy and crown, so stand fast in the Lord, beloved. I implore Iota, I think that's how you say that, Iota, and I implore, that's another place I don't know, start with an S, to be of the same mind in the Lord. And I urge you also, true companion, help these women who labor with me in the gospel, with Clement also, with Clement also, and the rest of my fellow workers, whose names are in the book of life. Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say rejoice. Let your gentleness be known to all men. The Lord is at hand. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication. With thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are noble, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there is any virtue, and if there is praiseworthy, anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things. So that was the reading of today, Philippians chapter 4, verse 1 through 8. Um, like like Paul said, um, these are kind of like something to meditate on, you know, to have in your forethought, to, go through life continuingly to think, um, and govern ourselves in this manner, you know. For one, because the Lord is at hand, we never know when the Lord is coming, right? No one knows when the return of Jesus is. So, with that being said, we should always be on guard of our, livelihood, the way we live life, because you don't want to get caught in a sense with your hand in the cookie jar. you know, um, a day where we slip and, you know, you're not practicing these things, these ways. So, and when I say slip and not practicing, is basically what I'm saying. Like, we get to a point in life where we feel like, okay, man, I'm not gonna consciously practice these teachings. You know, uh, you have people that get to that point. We all can get to that point, and so with these readings and all, it's just to keep us engaged within the scriptures. It's to keep these scriptures on our forefront of our thoughts. So I think that's the biggest thing. At the end of the day, we all struggle. So I feel like where you can use God's wrath within the scriptures to get us on point, which is necessary. You can use that, and you can also use, the scriptures of, hey, just remember, keep this in forethought. Continue to, do good things. Continue to, keep your mind on edifying one another, helping one another, aiding one another, all those things that is good, and to always, give God praise. That's another good thing to not forget. Is to always give God praise. So that's the reading for the day. um, I'm trying to figure out something else I can say. It's a short verse, but yeah, this is the reading of today. Um, but for those that may also, need something to cling on to, been on a journey and you just don't know where to go from there, you know, start Philippians chapter 4, verse 1 through 8. That's a start, you know, that's a start and that's a continuation, of course. So, definitely if you need something to look towards, for this season, not just for the day, but for the season. You say you're in a season where you just don't know, right, on your journey. Well, Philippians chapter 4, verse 1 through 8, use that while you're on this season of maybe unknowingness, or, if you're in a season of everything's going well and, you know, certain practices of the scriptures is kind of going unanswered or going unthought of, right? You know, just reading this, seeing this video probably help you, okay, let me get back locked in, you never know. So however this may help, I pray it helps in the right way, in the right manner, and continues to lead and guide us in many ways possible. That's all I got. It's a short video, but peace and love, and safe travels on the journey of Christianity.